Born on invisible, just metaphysical.
Matt and Jonah make a scene, top 5.
Top 5.
All right, so now we're doing things a little bit differently.
And if you're not familiar with our top 5, each week we try 5 new things: a new album, a book, a movie, a food, and a drink.
Yep.
So each day of the week, we will release one of these. We're calling them blips. I don't know,
We'll probably
That's
come up
what
with a
it's
better
called.
name.
Yeah, exactly. Help us out. And we're going to explain or describe our experience with each of these categories.
Okay, so we're on the album portion. I'm going to keep this short and sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't even
1.
need words.
1.
I'm going to go
1
1
star
as
out of
well.
5.
This week's album was everything had a relationship to Philadelphia this week in our top 5. And the album is Dr.Dog, the album The Psychedelic Swamp. And that just came out this year in 2016. And it's a bad album.
It's not good at all.
And what kind of setting did you listen to it in, Jonah?
I just listened to it in the car, and there was one song that was decent, and I'm going to probably use that for the intro track to this segment.
Oh, yeah, good. So you may have just heard that.
Yeah, but my wife even was like, did they lose their songwriter? Because that's one of her favorite bands. She's like, this is awful. So when it came out of her mouth that way, I did a little research, and the only thing that they have an excuse for, but it's not an excuse because they put out the album, this was their first album that they went back and re-recorded.
Oh, so they had
an album that they probably self-produced and put out that like was never put out on a label that nobody knows about. This was that, but they literally went back to the studio and re-recorded it.
That was a bad idea, Dr. Dog.
Yeah. Which band member like kick them out or just silence them? It's the Lars Ulrich of the band.
So they failed in all 3 categories this time.
Very much
band
so.
name was crappy. The band album title was crappy, and the album, the sounds were crappy. If you disagree, then write us an email or hit us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, because we'd like to argue with you about it.
Yep.
Or we'd like to agree. We are a weekly podcast. So if you want to check out the actual 1 hour a week podcast that we produce, you can go to mattandjonah.com, and that'll link you up with iTunes, Twitter, or, you get it.